Yeah, man. So we're doing FRESHTOBERFEST. We hosted the first one 2019. Weren't able to do it last year because of all that bullshit, but bringing it back this year.
Plague.
Growing it a little more, which is good. We're shutting down 42nd from Tennyson to the Alley, setting up a stage. We'll have 2 bands, 2 food trucks, Little Red's Kitchen, along with Foking Rapidos.
Foking
Rapidos?
I've heard that.
They're
the best food truck in
bomb,
Denver.
man.
Hands down.
So good.
Like,
So
killer.
good.
I don't think I've had it, but I've heard
Oh,
about
man.
it.
Put it in your to-do
Noted.
list for this.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic.
It's
I think it was voted by Westward as the best food truck in Denver.
I
They
think
do
you're
those
right.
banh mi or those like fusion banh.
Oh, it's so good.
So
Yeah,
good.
so we'll have them and then 8 local breweries serving their 8 fresh hop beers straight from the vine into the brew kettle. And it's very much a beer garden type atmosphere. So it is, we call it kind of a ticketed event, but you can come enjoy the music without tickets. The tickets are just for beer. Okay. So you can buy those, drink if you want, don't drink if you want, come to the tap room if you're more into light lagers, not into the hoppy stuff, perfectly fine. Come hang out, enjoy the music, grab a beer from the tap room too.
This is on Saturday?
That's correct.
What are the beer tickets?
So right now they're on sale for $25. So it gives you
Drunk.
a 5-ounce sample to each of the breweries that are present.
5-ounce samples.
8
Oh.
5-ounce samples.
Math is
Fuck
tough.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know there were 8 other breweries. I thought there was 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, so we were bringing in a couple from outside of the neighborhood too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 8 5-ounce samples, $25 if you buy it before Saturday. Otherwise, it's 30 day of.
Plus a taster glass
plus
you
the
can
taster
keep
glass.
and take home with you.
Little swag.
And if
Yeah.
tasters aren't your thing, we also sell full 12-ounce pours. It's a different ticket if you just prefer to hang out, have a full beer, don't want to
Just
do the
want to
whole
shoot the shit
taster
and watch
thing.
some football and whatever.
Exactly. So there's options for everybody.
Well, that's a hell of a fucking deal, though.
Hell yeah, it is. And like you were talking about, y'all have a fucking spread all amongst y'all's own. Like, y'all have a tap line of, 12 beers as well. And so, like, you've got something for everybody.
Absolutely.
What are some of the sexiest beers that y'all are offering? What play the hits for those that are at home?
Yeah, sure. Well, Saturday's going to be all about the fresh hop beer. So the breweries that are coming, and they'll not all be IPAs. I know there's a fresh hop saison coming and a fresh hop light lager. So a little bit something there for everybody as well. But we have ourselves, Destigue, which is now just rebranded to Berkeley Alley Beer Co., so you may see that. And then Call to Arms, Flight Co., Gold Spot, Barkentine, Joyride, and Comrade. So some big boys in there
down
too.
Off,
yeah.
Evans. Or
Yeah,
Iowa.
exactly,
Yeah, that
exactly.
place is a hit.
So that'll be all for the hop heads and all that. And then inside here, some of our hits. People really dig us for our light lagers. So we'll have our Pilsner on, our Helles on, a Fest beer that we just released as well that's really nice, our Coffee Blonde, a couple just clean IPAs if you don't like the fresh hop stuff, something a little lighter. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of everything, man.
Yeah, they're all pretty tasty. I had the Pilsner earlier. I'm drinking, did you give me Dope?
Yeah, the Dope IPA and then a taster of our fresh hop straight out of the fermenter for you.
Nice. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. I liked how you...
It's an easy drinker, too.
100%.
It's not as like, I mean, I know we're talking Hoptober, and I'm not trying to sell anyone short, but for the casual drinker that's not looking for that crazy fucking crunchy, Boulder-based, Fort Collins, whatever vibe, they have the easy drinkers as well. So,
Yeah.
like My Alley, or someone that's just trying to do an afternoon buzz but not get totally faded. Y'all have got the lighter stuff too.
It's got an easier finish. Like, you get a little bit of the hops, but it's
Your
not
mom's got an
as
easy
bitter.
finish.
Yes. Heard.
Sorry, Miss Byard, I was just kidding.
Yeah, we try to go with balance with all of our beers, whether it's going to be really hoppy or not. Like, we want the malt to show through, not be. We specialize in sessionability, so we want everybody to be able to come, have a few beers, not be completely hammered, enjoy some time with their friends. Everything's going to be light, clean, crisp, really dry. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right. How'd we come up with the name Emporium?
It's pour, P-O-U-R, like you pour beer, Chris.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a play on that.
You
We're
didn't get
pouring
that, did you?
I
beers.
did not see that.
Yeah, pouring
That's
you
what it
beers.
was.
Get spelled wrong all the time. One of our favorite movies, we're big movie buffs, is Dazed and Confused. And
Okay.
all the kids hang out at the Emporium.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So y'all did, was the Moon Tower the second answer?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
our second anniversary was a party at the Moon Tower.
Hell yeah. What
Fuck
you need
yes.
to do is lay sod out there in the parking lot and
Right.
build a fucking moon tower.
Oh, I know it.
We should, absolutely.
It'd be so awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know it.
All right. I love it. That's great.
No, we also loved the name just because we knew we wanted to brew a whole bunch of different styles of beer, and Emporium just kind of implies a little bit of everything. You know, so it just kind of worked in that aspect as well with a little nod to the movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
I dig it.
Yeah,
I like
I do
it.
as well. All right, so here's a quick question because you said something earlier like hopheads, and I mean I like that name. I like potheads more, but hopheads is great. What was the first beer that made you fall in love and be like, oh shit, not Bud Light Lime, like a different one?
Yeah.
What was y'all's first beer that you're like, oh shit, I think this is something I want to know more about. Like, it's, you know, I think for food, when Chris and I were able to eat in Aspen at the St. Regis and they were shaving black truffles, we were like, oh, I think I like Michelin star food. You know, that was my experience. Your EMP trip. You know, what was that beer that first did it for you? Was it a Sierra Nevada or was it something local?
Bud Light Lime.
What turned y'all?
Not exactly.
What got y'all hard for beer?
Yeah, for me it was St. Lupulin from Odell's. They put it out every summer. It's their extra pale ale, and we have Peace, Love, and Pale Ale we keep on year round. It's an extra pale. It's kind of our, nod to, yeah, exactly. That's definitely what got me into craft beer in the first place.
I
So.
love that place.
Yeah.
Their whole setup up there in Foco is fucking great.
Oh, absolutely. And it's nice now, like they've expanded into Denver, got 2 places here now too. So, yeah,
That new
Odell
one over
everywhere.
at
Yeah,
Sloan's Lake. They
Yeah.
even have food. The girlfriend was over there for a beer fest yesterday. For those, I mean, it doesn't matter, but like the Denver Bazaar, like that Sloan's Lake area has gotten a little bit like not overly congested, but fuck, it's turned up.
Well,
it's
Edgewater
changed.
Public Market's
Yep.
not
Yeah.
a stone's throw away.
And that
so.
I love that rooftop too. That's a cool vibe. But really, like y'all, we were saying earlier, it's outdoor season here in Colorado. So anywhere you can get it, including y'all's patio, this is the time to enjoy a beer on the patio.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
What was the beer that did it for you, Sarah?
Mine was Sunshine Wheat from New Belgium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do y'all remember the blue paddle?
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't do it anymore,
They
but
don't.
that was one of mine. Like, and it may have been
Is that
seasonal,
a
but
Pilsner?
It
was
is,
a
yeah.
very casual.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay, I can dabble in this crap.
Uh-huh.
You know, like wine by Budweiser. You know, 'cause
Yeah.
I was in that boat of
I think-
Domesticas all the day.
I think if you're lucky, every once in a while you can find it in a mix pack, but that's about it. I miss that beer though too.
It was just kind of a sleeper cash.
Shift, too, was another one.
Oh, Shift, the
yeah,
light
that was
lager.
That one I
lager
love.
for-
Yeah.
We'd
I
go
remember that
ride
one.
our bikes to Chiba Hut in Fort Collins and have some Shift cans.
Yeah.
That was like a...
It had like
good
the
Sunday for
the
us.
little whatever those things are called where they like lock
The
in.
gears and
Gears,
yeah, exactly.
I
Yep.
remember that one. God, this is nostalgic. I mean, it's been years since I've been able to talk about beer.
So you
I
guys
don't know
being
anything.
up in Foco for a little bit, did y'all hit up Mishawaka ever?
I sadly never did.
What?
Yeah.
I did once or twice, yeah. Not a whole heck of a lot. Definitely, it's one of those things. When you're there and you're there for so long, we talk about it all the time. I don't feel like we take advantage of Colorado. Being natives, you're just so used to everything. And then
Yeah.
once you leave, you're like, oh, shit, I should have done that a lot more.
It's like these motherfuckers are all looking at these leaves and then they all fall off the tree and you're like, damn, I wish I'd caught those leaves before they fell off.
Ain't no shit.
I
It's,
say that every autumn.
exactly.
Well, okay, so here's some questions that we only ask natives. Who do you hate more, Texas or California? Texans or Californians?
Yeah, I got to go Texans, too.
Which I guess this one will kind of play skiing or snowboarding, or neither, because I feel like natives are oftentimes like, fuck y'all made it expensive and we don't even participate.
I mean,
It's neither.
fair.
Yeah.
If I had to choose, I'd say snowboarding.
Okay. Neither is I find that to be more
Yep.
regularly said by natives than, like, it's the people like us that came here to be skiers.
Right.
But then you fall in love with, like, Red Rocks. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be our next question. Y'all have been here your whole fucking life. What's the best concert you've ever seen in Colorado, being the home to live music in America?
I was just thinking about this.
What if she said Billy Joel? I would probably just pop a
gonna.
one right here.
I'd go out and buy
No.
a case of Bud Light Lime.
I don't know. I saw the Revivalists at Red Rocks
that's
this summer, and it was my first concert post-COVID, and I had an absolute blast.
Did you have any culture shock? Like, you walk in, you're like, whoa, this is a lot of fucking people. Because
I did.
I had that
Yeah,
same
I did.
it took
I
some
walked-
getting used to.
Yeah, it's like there's someone not necessarily but 6 feet away is uncomfortably close.
Yep.
Yeah.
4 feet away, you're like, there's a lot of folks going in and out of these gates. It's a precarious
Yep.
thing. I like it. Revivalist is a good call.
Yeah, I think I'd have to
We won't throw shade at that.
go with that.
Good luck. What do you have there,
Yeah,
Greg?
I'm a huge Tool fan. I've seen Tool over 10 times, and I was
Nice.
fortunate enough to see him at the Buell Theater when they played there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just 1,500 people, small, intimate show. It was
Was that when
bomb.
they played with the Colorado
that is
Amphitheater?
small.
Wait, did they play with the Colorado?
No,
that's not
no.
that. Tab did that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the coolest show I've ever been to, just because mostly because of the theater setting and
Yeah.
just how
More
intimate it
intimate.
was. Yeah,
I saw them in New Orleans with Primus opening up for
Ah,
them.
nice.
When they the whole tour was obviously scripted, like every song was the same, every single show for them. Still fucking awesome.
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
They wouldn't allow any camera work. Like people were escorting you out if you were caught filming on your phone. It was gnarly. I was like trying to take pictures, and it was like you could see my knee and like Les Claypool like beating the shit out of his bass. Like it's so vague, but I was like, it was awesome, and it was more of a nostalgia thing because I grew up on the same. So
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
You got one up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's okay.
Yeah.
There's
Happens.
tons of questions left because as natives, we're going to ask y'all some of our gauntlet questions and business owners. I mean, we understand that y'all are busy as fuck all the time, but if y'all were to have a day off, we want to know the answers to these questions. Chris, do you want to do it first or you want me to go?
Yeah, let's pick one. Let's do a couple that are like back in time. So,
Oh,
when
you wanna
y'all
do-
were students in Fort Collins,
Ooh, I likes.
where was the spot you went to go grab drinks
Oh,
when you wanted to start partying?
Lucky Joe's.
yeah.
Oh, actually, no. I would have to change it to the Rio.
The Rio?
The margaritas.
The
Anytime
two-
you
two
started,
limit?
yeah.
Yeah,
Anytime you
it's
started at
kinda-
the Rio, you know it was going to be a good
That's
night.
where you started, I suppose. It was like a weekly ritual on Sunday afternoons for us, though. It was drinks and lunch at Coopersmith's, though.
Oh, yeah.
Coops is bomb.
What was all about Cooper Smith?
It's just like a cool, chill Irish, or not Irish, like British pub.
Okay.
So like, just awesome British beer, bangers and mash, like big ass. I don't know. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of our Sunday ritual
Is
as
that
well.
one still kicking it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Are they all
absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, right
Yep.
in Old Town there.
Okay, and then what was it, Lucky Joe's?
Lucky Joe's.
What-
Yeah.
Still around?
What's that all about?
He worked there for a while, actually. But
Yeah.
it was just like the fun party bar. They had big barrels of peanuts.
Oh,
You
could you
just,
throw
like,
them on the
throw 'em-
shell
Oh,
on the
yeah.
ground?
I mean,
this is back
you weren't-
before people had made up allergies.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Fucking woke police got
Yep.
a hold of
I
everybody's
mean, you hadn't
allergies.
eaten all night. You're just drinking. You go to Lucky Joe's. You can have some peanuts for free.
Yeah.
Which also-
That definitely helps. Yeah.
It's like, I'm really
Little
broke this
substitute.
week. I'm really broke this week. Let's go to Lucky Joe's and eat some dinner.
Be like Logan's Roadhouse, but local. Or what is it, Texas Roadhouse?
Yeah.
I fucking love it. I love
All
it.
right, that's good.
All right, so now let's say, give an ode or a shout out. Y'all are, beer folks. Who's someone that y'all like to hit up if y'all were to have a day off here in today's day and age? Do y'all have a brewery that y'all like to call second home, or one y'all really like what they're doing?
Oh, we have a few.
Give them all shout outs because beer nuts love to hear about.
I mean,
other places.
in the neighborhood called Arms for
Right.
sure.
Oh yeah,
Their
That's just
beers
down
are
the
great.
road.
Their atmosphere is fun.
They're fun.
They're great.
that's next to Mass Chaos for those that are asking. Y'all are kind
Yeah.
of both in that same
Yep.
shotgun style.
Yep.
You wouldn't see
Exactly.
it from Tennyson, but there's just gnarly shit going on in the
For sure.
neighborhood.
Absolutely.
I like the CDA.
Yeah, Gold Spot over by Regis is a bomb.
They're big. Shout out
what is
to
it?
our
Gold
Gold
Spot?
Spot?
I haven't been there yet.
I actually went there for the Big Gay Queer Fest.
Yeah.
Big queer beer fest.
Yeah,
Whatever
we
it
were
was.
pouring there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our friends, Lady Justice. We
Yeah.
love
Yep.
those.
Right.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome. So that's the one.
I'll
I like
check
those.
that one out.
Dude, it's a really cool spot. And they have Toby's Po' Boys on Sundays, which Toby's, I think I've given them a shout out or 7 on here. Or I'm Cajun of my love. It's their food. It's their food and growing up in the area. But they just load down every sandwich with 700 fucking fried shrimp. It's the exact opposite of Nola Jane. They just pile you high with shrimp. It's
Nice.
great. I recommend it. Those are 2 really good ones.
Yeah, I think Little Machine also is another
Yeah,
one of
Little
our
Machine's
favorites.
great.
For
On
sure.
20th
The
next to
robot,
Stadium.
like, it's just a fun. They have great beers. It's cool atmosphere. The circle bar is cool. Like, that's for sure always been one of our favorites.
Find a second home is hard, though. We really try to venture out, and it's so damn challenging to do, especially in this city, but we always try to find someplace new. Like, just check new places out and see what they're all about. It gets our, like, creative juices flowing and everything, too.
What was the latest kind of newest spot you checked out?
Yesterday we went to two that we had never been before, Westminster Brewing.
And Rails End.
And Rails
So we went
End,
north.
yeah.
So do y'all call it R&D on this? Y'all like, let's take the